Hello teacher and everyone. Today I will talk about UN Water. UN Water coordinates the effort of UN entity and international organization working on water and sanitation issues. The overall focus of our members and partners to support UN member state to sustainably manage water and sanitation. UN Water do this in three ways. First, inform policy. Second, monitor and report. Third, inspire action. Water fact is complex because it is linked to almost everything in the world, but complexity should not hinder understanding water in a poor condition for human existence and for the sustainability of the planet. Rich water fact consists of following topics. First, water and climate change. Water is the primary medium through which we will feel the effect of climate change. Water availability is becoming less predictable in many places and increased incidency of flood, threaten to destroy water point and sanitation facility and contaminate water source. Water and disaster. When disaster strikes, it usually manifests itself through water flood, landslide, tsunami, storm, heat wave, cold spell, drought, and waterborne disease outbreaks are all becoming more frequent, more intense. Water and economic system. Economic systems such as forests, wells, land, and grassland are a critical part of global water cycle. All fresh water ultimately depend on the continued healthy functioning of ecosystem and recognize the water cycle as biological process is essential to achieve sustainable water management. Financing water and sanitation. A radical increase in water and sanitation investment is required to finance the Sustainable Development Goals. According to the UN Water Glass report released in 2017, the current level of water, sanitation, and hygiene financing is not sufficient to meet SDG target to achieve universal access to safe and affordable drinking water, required sanitation and hygiene. Hand washing or hand hygiene. Hand hygiene saves the life to contain the spread of COVID-19 and many other infection diseases. It is critically important to clean your hands regularly with water and soap or alcohol-based hand rub. Next is human right to water and sanitation. Access to water and sanitation are recognized by the United Nations as human rights, affecting the fundamental nature of this basic in every person's life. Lack is access to safe, sufficient, and affordable water, sanitation, and hygiene facility have devastating effect on health, dignity, and prosperity of billions of people and has significant consequence of the realization of other human rights. Next is water quality and wastewater. Good water quality is essential to human health, social and economic development, and the ecosystem. However, our population grow and natural environment become degraded. Ensure there are sufficient and safe water supply for everyone is becoming increasingly challenging. A major part of the solution is to produce less pollution and improve the way we manage wastewater. Water scarcity. Water scarcity can mean scarcity in availability due to physical footage or scarcity in access due to the failure in institutions to ensure the regular supply or due to lack of adequate infrastructure. Transportable water. Transportable water are aquifers and lakes and river basins shared by two or more countries, support the life and livelihood of vast number of people. As the world in the era of increasing water instead, how we manage this critical resource in vital and promoting peaceful cooperation and sustainable development. Water and urbanization. Urban areas are expecting to absorb all the world's population growth over the next 4 decades, as well as accommodating significant rural to urban migration. The vast majority of these people will be living in overcrowded slums with inadequate, often non-existent water and sanitation service. Water, food and energy. The water, food, energy needs is central of sustainable development. Demand for all three is increasing, driven by rising global population, rapid urbanization, changing diet, and economic growth. Agriculture is the largest consumer of the world's fresh water resource, and more than 1/4 of the energy used globally is expended on food production and supply. The last one is water, sanitation, and hygiene. In some parts of the world, there is little or no awareness of good hygiene practices and their role in reducing the spread of disease. However, it is often the case that even people do have knowledge of good hygiene behavior that lack the soap, safe water, and washing facility. They need to make positive change to protect themselves and their community. Thank you.